Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Shai by Hashem, Rakakodah, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, Even People of the World knows that Babylon the Great will be destroyed. So this is from AMTV. By the way, I got this from, I was just watching Apostle Ramla. He was featuring this video right here. So I looked it up. So it says AMTV. This is Christopher Green. He was big. He's still big in the cryptocurrency. You know, when it, we're talking about, I don't know, more than 10 years ago, 13, 14 years ago, whatever. It says here, this is the latest video as of right now, 16 hours. 18 hours ago, entitled, God Brings Punishment to Babylon. America in State of Emergency. Somebody put in fall. Give me a second. So you got people outside of the Israelite community, so to speak, that equate the America with Babylon the Great. And you got a lot of these, more and more these Christians that are really into the scriptures, these scholarly type Christians, these born againers that really go into the scriptures. They beginning to say, more and more are beginning to say that Babylon the Great in the book of Revelation is definitely America. So it says, somebody putting up a comment, fall Babylon, fall, don't take, oh good, fall Babylon, fall, don't take the chip. I got to click on this guy. Indeed, you and what you worship other than Allah, I became fuel that is thrown into the fire of Jahannam. You already will enter it. I guess this guy's a Muslim. I'm gonna click on his avatar as well. If they whom you worship were gods, surely they would not enter hell. And then hell is fairy tale, and if I'm not mistaken, the religion of Islam, they believe in the hell, because Islam came from the church fathers. Nothing but a Roman Catholic religion. It says all the worshippers and the worshipped will remain in hell forever. And I guess this is a quote from. You know what I'm going to do? I guess this is a surah. Let's find out. They got them Islamic people drinking that Babylon juice. Okay. So this is Surah Al-Anbiya, Ayat 99, 21, 99 Quran. It says, the Prophet 21:99, if those false objects of yours, your worship, had truly been divine, they would not have been disdain for it. But as it is, you all shall abide therein. Had those idols been true gods, they would not have entered it, and they will be there forever. Now it doesn't mention hell, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put in is hell mentioned in the Quran? Several verses in the Quran mention the eternal nature of hell. Hey, well, Bishop Nate, he might be a crypto Muslim because his charter is a 501c3 charter is based upon Islam. They say they're an Islamic group. Nature of hell, or both paradise and hell, or that the damned will linger in hell for ages, which is a fairy tale, old wives' tale, fable. You know, when you grow up, you believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. When you grow up, you realize there's no Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. It's the same thing with hell. When you grow up, you'll realize that there's no such thing as hell. Okay, so let me come over here. So this guy puts in fall, Babylon fall, don't take the chip. Let me click on him. Okay, so I guess this guy is a Christian. So he does know about the chip. When he said chip, he was talking about the MOTB Revelation 13 and 16. Green. Now this reply was taken down. Well, at least we know he went to the moon. So people are saying this. They kind of feel it in the air that this place is done for. Let me just read some more of these. Okay, so this one, Babylon will fall and is falling. The meek shall inherit the earth, which are the Israelites. Starting with the elect. All Israel shall make it in the kingdom eventually. Yeah, they really don't understand the concept of the Babylon in the scriptures. So like I said, it says God brings punishment to Babylon, America, in state of emergency. And he says that the Babylon's going to be destroyed. God is going to destroy Babylon because they don't listen to the politicians. Now, Apostle Ramlab said, well, what about, stealing the nation, stealing land from the people, enslaving them, the chattel slavery of America, and many, many other things. The atrocities throughout the planet, pushing, alphabetism. I came up with that word. So he really doesn't know what's going on. But he has some kind of idea. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the scriptures. And I'm going to type in Babylon. Not Babylon the Great, just Babylon. Okay, we know like 2 Kings is talking about ancient Babylon. And these scholars don't know the difference when they come across the word Babylon in the scriptures. This was during the time of the Babylonian and going into the Medo-Persian Empire. Daniel lived during the time of the Babylonian rulership and during the time period of the Medo-Persian Empire. And Daniel was a president. I believe that's Daniel chapter 6, if I'm not mistaken. Either Daniel chapter 6 or Daniel chapter 4. Presidents, as today as it was back then, answers to the king. All right, let me do this. Jeremiah 49. Okay, Jeremiah 50, verses 1, 2, 8, 9, and 13. These precepts are referring to America, Babylon the Great. All of the 50th chapter and all of the 51st chapter, and when it mentions Babylon, it's talking about America. See, I don't have to be like a scholar and study each and every verse where you come across the word Babylon. I know when it's talking about ancient pagan Babylon. I know when it's talking about this current Babylon, which is America. Did I pass? Let me see something. I'm sorry. Let me do this. Let me come over here. This is talking about Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great. Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon. Babylon, the U.S. Chapter talking about Babylon, the U.S. Isaiah 21 and 9 talking about Babylon. It says Babylon is fallen. Isaiah 47 talking about Babylon. See, a scholar, they would read every one of these precepts and wouldn't be sure whether it's talking about the ancient Babylon and another Babylon. Then when you get to Revelation, to the book of Revelation, when it says Babylon, they don't know what it's talking about. This Daniel 5 is talking about ancient Babylon. Carried away to Babylon. We know that's talking about ancient Babylon. The church that is at Babylon. That's not talking about the Vatican City. 1 Peter 5 verse 13. Nazariah and them said, oh, Babylon is not America, it's Vatican City. And they would never bring out this scripture. They would hold this scripture, never bringing us. So they said, one day we're going to throw it on. I said, no, one of them guys said Babylon is mentioned in the book of Peter. And I said, look, that's talking about Iraq. That's why they're back in the world. Revelation 14 and 8. Saying Babylon is fallen. We know that that's talking about America. Revelation 16, great Babylon, that's America. Mystery Babylon, Revelation 17 and 5, America. Revelation 18 and 2, America. And we know Revelation 18 is talking about America. Missiles are going to hit this place. And like I said, if a scholar, they would have to they would spend months going through every precept trying to decipher what is meant by Babylon. What's the difference between Babylon in the book of Revelation as opposed to Babylon written in other places in the scriptures? Because they don't have the spiritual they don't have the eye salve, the ointment for the eyes. Their pineal gland. What is it? Pineal gland is calcified, so the Most High doesn't feed them with that knowledge to the spirit. See, we get fed through our spirit, which is through the pineal gland, and even scientists will tell you that you get pineal gland. Matter of fact, let me do this. What is the function of the pineal gland? The pineal gland is a small pine cone shaped neuron endocrine organ that regulates the body's circadian rhythm, circadian rhythms, or internal clock by producing and releasing melatonin. It should go into more. It says your pineal gland's main job is to help control the circadian cycle of sleep and wakefulness by secreting melatonin. The pineal gland is shaped like a tiny pine cone. That's why if you go to certain government parks, they'll have a pine cone, and it's for the insiders. It goes into the pineal gland, which, like if they say if you're The illuminated ones meaning your pineal gland is decalcified, which is how it got the name pineal gland. Should say something about your dreams. Give me some more information. What are two functions of the pineal gland? They said if your pineal gland is not operating the way it's supposed to, that you can't dream. The pineal gland makes a hormone called melatonin. This is what we need when you sleep. You know, you don't get no sleep, you're going to drop dead. You're going to get sick. Helps you. You're going to fall. You're going to knock out. Helps your body control day and night sleep patterns, which is your circadian rhythms, patterns in your internal body clock. You know, you kind of get up. If you're used to getting up at 5, you're going to always get up at 5. So me, I get up a lot of times at 3 in the morning, and then I go back to sleep. Sometimes I sleep through it. Medical conditions related to the pineal gland aren't common, but cysts of the pineal gland or pineal gland tumors do sometimes develop, and you don't want that. Okay, this is what I wanted. What does the pineal gland do spiritually? See, these Edomite Christian scholars, they're not spiritual. Holistic practitioners believe that when the pineal gland is activated, it can lead to a heightened sense of intuition, like you got something not right here, clarity of thought, and an increased awareness of one's surrounding. Doesn't say nothing about a dream. Let me do this. And dreams. Let me put in dreams. Let's see what happens. Size, real location, controlling sleep patterns. Visions come by way of dreams. Is the pineal gland responsible for dreams? Let's see what it says. Some studies in anecdotal reports suggest that pineal gland calcification may lead to a decrease in melatonin. So you have to decalcify your pineal gland, my brother, in melatonin production, which could in turn affect the quality of frequency of dreams. Dreams are vision. Sometimes you just have a dream because you had something bad to eat. Other times you have dreams not realizing you had a vision in the form of a dream. So in order for you to get these dreams, the Most High can send you these visions, your pineal gland has to be decalcified. People with calcified pineal glands might experience fewer or less vivid dreams, as well as disturbed sleep patterns. You can't sleep right. So let me do this. How to decalcify your pineal gland. What to know about calcification of the pineal gland. Decalcifying the pineal gland. What to do. Okay, I finally decalcified my pineal gland. Here's how. When you come into this truth and you can see this truth, that means your pineal gland was decalcified and it was clear. And but you can have a decalcified pineal gland and still not see the vision because you're not of the elect. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me come back over here. See, it doesn't want to really tell me, but one thing you can use is a thing called go to cola. Let me put in go to cola. If I spelled it right. Go to cola. How to decalcify your pineal gland. Go to cola. Okay, let me see something. Go to cola is one of the supplements. And eating right, not eating junk. Okay, herbs to decalcify the pineal gland. Let me click on this. Come on now. Okay, good. They gave me a list. Milk thistle, I take that. Moringa, I should start taking that. Chaga. I can hardly even see that. I think that's is that turmeric? I can hardly see it. It says turmeric or turmeric, I guess. Chlorophyll, which is the thing that makes spinach and grass green. Chlorophyll. Go to cola should have been on the here it is. Go to cola. This herb is known for its ability to detoxify the pineal gland and enhance brain function. So you jakes don't eat, y'all don't get into chaga and milk thistle. I happen to have milk thistle, moringa, and alfalfa sprouts. Neem oil. They say neem oil can cure AIDS. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. With that, I'm going to say shalom.